Greetings, YouTube family, anybody else watching. This is my 2009 Dodge Grand Caravan, and I've been doing van life for almost 3 years now. On May 31st will be 3 years, and right now it's May 27th. And so this van's been good to me. This is my second van in the van life. However, tomorrow I'm gonna be trading old girl in for a Prius, and we'll continue the van life for the next, I don't know, few weeks until I get my job transfer to come back home, which I actually live in this house in Jacksonville, but in Clearwater I live in this house on wheels. So what I'm gonna do now is clean out the van. I just use this to kind of give myself some privacy, but this is a background view of the van. Bed, this is a guitar that I don't play because I don't know how to play it. Little side table that's also where I keep my socks and underwear. This is where I keep my clothes. That's my little kitchen area. And even my folding bike is in here. The Prius, I don't think is going to have enough room for all of this, so I may not be able to take it all into the Prius. Alright, so if you look behind me, the van is all cleaned out, and I'm currently at the car dealership now, so let's do this thing. Well, here it is. 2014 Toyota Prius. I'm a Prius person now. My question is, how on earth am I gonna fit everything that was in my van into this Prius? The answer is, I can't. Good morning, I'm back. So this is what I got so far in my 2014 Toyota Prius. I had no idea I had so much stuff in my Dodge Grand Caravan, but it was a lot of stuff, and everything had a place, but there is no way, not even half of what I had in my van is going in here. So this is what I got so far. I got my Yeti, got my mattress that I need to trim down now because it doesn't fit. Little kitchen stuff, water, vinegar, water, alcohol, and got a sink. And underneath all of this, I got like the little camper, the tiny camper stove. And so this is it for now. I still got more stuff to bring in. Oh Lord. So do I have buyer's remorse for buying a new car, or new to me car? Honestly, no. As a car, I really like this Prius. As a car camper, I don't know. I've got to fill it out first. I haven't spent the night in it yet. I'm leaving later today to go back to Clearwater so I can go back to work, and then I will see. So let's keep going. Do you know what today is? It's my anniversary. Hello. So it is, today marks the 3rd year that I've been doing van slash car life. And each year I've had a different vehicle. I started with a 2003 Dodge Caravan. And then that one died on me, so I had to get a new van, which was a 2009 Dodge Grand Caravan. That one decided to stop reversing. So I had to buy another car. And all the while, I'm trying to wrap up van life and get out of here. So for months, I have actually been trying to make my way back to Jacksonville, and in order to help my aunt. So I've been trying to wrap up van life, but it doesn't seem to want to let me go. I'm still in Clearwater. I'm trying to get a transfer with my job back to Jacksonville, and it's taking longer than I thought it would. So while I'm still here, I still gotta live. And like I said, my Grand Caravan suddenly stopped going in reverse, which means that the transmission was almost out. So I decided that I would take the chance and drive, because it drove forward like a champ. I can drive forward in the Grand Caravan all day long. I just couldn't back up. So instead of having it fixed here in Clearwater, I decided to take the chance and drive it to Jacksonville, which I did, to see my nephew graduate, and to hang out over the Memorial Day weekend. I had no intentions of buying a new vehicle, but I had to in order to get back here to go to work. I actually like the Prius. I have been looking at Priuses, or Prii, I don't know, for about a year. And I saw a lot of videos of people doing car life in a Prius, hotel Prius, they called it. And some are really, really tricked out, and some are just, you know, kind of like mine, a no build, just enough so you can live. So my honest review of the Prius so far, this will be my third night sleeping in it. I will say I'm learning the car. The first night was a little hectic because I didn't have the blackout curtains, and I didn't like feeling exposed like that. And so the day after that, which was yesterday, I went and bought these blackout curtains in the back. And then this morning, after I got off work, I went back. I got these at Walmart. Then I went to a different Walmart this morning and got that sheer black curtain. That way I could still see out of the back, but it does give a little shade. So my review of the Prius, I like how it drives. I like the gas mileage. I like the fact that I can leave the air on all night and leave the car on all night. I don't like the fact that every, I would say 25 to 30 minutes, the car will cut on. Makes it a little difficult to sleep, because when the car cuts on, it jostles. And then when it cuts off, it jostles. And then it goes back to being still. And then it repeats every 30 minutes. Last night, I didn't realize I had the brake lights on all night long. And I don't know if that maybe had something to do with how often the car would cut on to recharge the battery. Um, but yeah, I figured out early this morning how to cut the lights all the way off, and even the dome lights and the dashboard lights. I figured that out early this morning, in literally like 2 o'clock this morning, because that's what time I actually have to get up to go to work. But yeah, all in all, I like the Prius. Headroom, I ain't got none. I have to be slouched down, and but that's okay. That just means that I have to spend more time outside of the car. And like, unlike the van, had lots of headroom. I think I had probably like 1.5 inches over my head if I sat up straight. Here is strictly for sleeping only. Don't, or just laying down and lounging. Not a lot of headroom. But if I sit in the back passenger seat, then that's much better. I can sit up straight. Other than that, I've got some changes. I had a Ryobi, a big, like, industrial Ryobi portable fan in the van that I gave away to a thrift store yesterday, and bought this little fan, which I got that from Walmart. It clips onto the headrest, and that helps some of the cold air from the front go into the back, because there's no vents in the back. So all in all, I would say not bad. I don't have buyer's remorse as far as the car itself. I have buyer's remorse because I had to spend the money, and I did not go to Jacksonville to do that. I literally just went to see my nephew graduate high school, and I'm so proud of him, by the way. I did not go to buy a car, and so now my carefree, debt-free life is over for the time being, and now I've got car payments once again. But just like last time, I'm just gonna pay it off, because that's what you do. Well, alrighty, and just a quick note about climate control. Right now, it is 72 inside the car, and it is 102 outside of the car. I'm inclined to believe this because all week long, Clearwater and Jacksonville have been in the high 90s, almost breaking 100. So I'm inclined to believe that. That's another good point about the Prius. I could never do this inside of the Caravan. So I was always, to beat the heat, I would always either be in a Panera or a Starbucks. And of course I'm gonna buy something, because I don't want to just sit in there and not buy anything. Although I did do that a couple times. But yeah, so I can tell that the Prius is going to pay for itself, in that I won't have to constantly find ways to beat the heat and get out and get inside of a cafe. And so the Prius is doing pretty good with climate control, so that's a good point there. Another quick side note, I just want to know why and whose idea was it to put park right here. Why is this a button? Why is it not part of the little gear shift? I keep messing with the windshield wiper stick right here. Why did you do this to me? I'm old school.